What if sustainability wasn't an added step, but built directly into your process? Welcome to ResiPod, where innovation meets real world application. In this episode, we explore sustainable pre treatment processes and how they are redefining industrial efficiency. As industries face increasing pressure to reduce environmental impact, the shift towards smarter, cleaner, and more responsible chemistry has never been more critical. From optimizing resources and reducing waste to enhancing overall performance, sustainable pre-treatment is proving that efficiency and environmental responsibility can go hand in hand. Let's explore how the future of processing is becoming more intelligent, more efficient, and more sustainable.
I welcome you all to this edition of Textile Podcast. Today we are going to dive into a very transformative topic, which is actually transforming industry into a more sustainable way. Today we are going to talk on the process, on the product development, especially focusing on the pre-treatment, how we can make the process more sustainable. Before going into that, let me introduce myself. I am Sudipta. I am working in this with this organization for the last 10 years. With me, we have two experts, Mrs. Shruti and Mr. Manoj. Mr. Shruti is more into development side, and Mr. Manoj is helping us with the application of these things. So I request both of you to briefly introduce yourself.
So, hello everyone. I am Shruti Maheshwari with nearly around 16 years of experience in textile chemicals R&D. I have been deeply involved in designing the sustainable pre-treatment solutions. Currently, I am associated with Resil Chemicals as a research scientist from the past 9 years, where I am focused on developing the innovative solutions. And I am happy to be here to discuss about the exciting changes that are currently shaping our sector.
Thank you. Mr. Manoj?
Hello everyone, this is Manoj Kumar Pandiraj working in Resil Textile Application Research Center. I have a various MNC working experience in pre-treatment and dyeing as a technical specialist. In Resil, I will work very closely with textile processing mills to understand their problems. At the same time, I will coordinate with the Resil product development team to solve the application problems.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you to both Shruti and Manoj. Just to give a brief idea, when you are doing a pre-treatment, generally the temperature is always high, especially for the cotton, right? So the objective of this development, and as I was telling, we have an experience of 30 plus years as an organization to working very closely with the customers, understanding their problems. And what we observed here is there's a transformation that is happening. So people are slowly shifting from a conventional process to a more sustainable process. So this is our initiative, to add to this process, to join to this process and support this transformation by offering solutions from the product point of view and from the application point of view. So now I will come to Mrs. Shruti. So Shruti, now you all also have so much of vast experience in this field. So from the chemical point of view, can you enlighten us what will be the major difference between a chemical which is going for the sustainable pre-treatment process and the conventional one?
Okay. So definitely this is a very interesting topic and very timely because nowadays everyone is moving toward the sustainability. So sustainability development is about getting the desirable results while minimizing the environmental impact throughout the life cycle of the product.
Yeah.
So this we can achieve by selecting a thoughtful selection of the raw material is the main thing, and the reduction in energy and water, chemical consumption, and the elimination of hazardous substances right from the early stage of the development. So more easily we can say that it is not about the compromises. This is all about a smarter innovation that leads to a solution which will give us which will be efficient, scalable, and a future ready both for the organization as well as for the industry.
Yeah, fantastic. Shruti, this is highly enlightening. So, I also agree to you. See, the basic chemistry maybe remain the same. Only what we need is we need to improve the performance, and we have to include maybe some different polymers which can really enhance or boost the performance. Coming to Mr. Manoj. So, Mr. Manoj, now we have been associated with this industry trials and other things for such a long time. What do you feel? What could be the barriers for establishing this process?
The major barriers are mindset. Because if you go to textile processing industries, there is a myth. If they change the process, quality also will change. At the same time, customer will feel for the scale-up challenges, like lab to bulk scale-up will be little difficult. Then technical expertise, because nowadays in textile processing industries, most of the operators are not technically sound.
Yeah, I agree.
These are the major barriers we are facing in textile.
Okay. So you mean to say that when we are shifting from a conventional process to a low temperature process, so there could be issue with the performance, but I don't think so, right?
Yes.
The performance will be similar,
Yes.
but only that people who are working in a certain way may find it little difficult to understand this process.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree fully. I fully agree with you. I mean, these are the fantastic, points which when a transformation happens, these things will come, these barriers will come. But that is where exactly we as an organization come in. We want to remove these barriers. We want to give a solution which could be well accepted and performance oriented. Coming to Mrs. Shruti, so now as you told that raw material selection is very important and other points are very important. So how exactly, from the little bit of deep insight into the surfactant chemistry or maybe the HLB, can you give us a little more insight on this?
Yes. So our current developments are majorly we are focusing on the exhaust bleaching process where we are targeting the two major areas. So first one is the reduction of a temperature in a bleaching process.
Yes.
And another one is a reduction of the caustic in a scouring process.
Yeah.
So if we consider both the areas, the major key aspect what we have to look is a selection of a surfactant system.
Yeah.
So where we will be finalizing the surfactant system based on the HLB because it is a very important. And another aspect is a low foam. So these two factors, when we are selecting a surfactant system, we will keep in our mind. And another one, other than this surfactant system, we are looking for a polymer which will act as a booster for this surfactant system so that we can able to achieve the desired results at low temperature and the low caustic conditions.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, these are the fantastic points which you highlighted. So yes, I agree with you that simply surfactants will not help. Additional polymer is required, which can actually boost the system. And also, the performance criteria will be similar, like what we're achieving. So, coming to Mr. Manoj, now let's go into a little bit of application point of view. So now we are talking about reducing the temperature, right? So from 95 to we are looking at maybe 70, 80 degree centigrade temperature.
Yes.
So do you feel that whatever the fabric performance we are able to achieve at 95 degree or high temperature, we can match that?
Yeah, exactly. It's a very important question. Yeah, exactly. That there will be a little drop in whiteness and absorbency compared to conventional process. But if you take in terms of dyeing quality, like levelness, fastness, depth, it will be same as conventional process. Sometimes it may be better than conventional process.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah, so see, these are the very important aspects because, when to an end user, right? To end user, the final quality matters.
Yes.
So that is how we are going to put this solution. That is how we are going to help the industry to transform into a more sustainable process. And also to add to this, I mean, these are very novel initiatives. So application-wise, Mr. Manoj, application-wise, do you feel like foaming, as Mrs. Shruti was informing, the foaming is a major criteria here? Because, overall understanding is if you have to improve the performance, you have to use a high-efficiency surfactant. And it is directly related to the foaming. So what is the opinion on this?
Generally, this type of products will not generate more foam when we are using in high sharing machines like soft flow. So no need to worry about any foaming issues when we are using in soft flow machines.
Oh, so you mean to say these products are very soft loaf and
It's very
so-
suitable for even new modernized machines also.
Oh, perfect. That's a great to hear. Thank you, Mr. Manoj. Thank you. It's great to hear from you. So now coming back to Mrs. Shruti. So see, now we are talking about, now we understood little about the chemistry. Now we understood little from the application point of view. So if I look holistically, what will be the advantage to a processor? We're shifting from a high temperature bleaching to low temperature pretreatment.
Definitely, it's an interesting one. And if we talk about the benefits are both with respect to the environment also and with respect to the operational also. And both are measurable benefits. So as we are designing the formulations, we are using all eco-friendly raw materials. And these are some of the concentrated designs what we are making. So the amount of chemical composition that will go for the processing, definitely it will cut down. It will shorten. And secondly, as we are working at the low temperature, so there will be a huge saving in the energy, in the water consumption. So overall, you will get benefit as there will be a lower load on the effluent.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very important point, because exactly what you mentioned today are the points where industry is looking to minimize those things. In today's utility cost, utility pressure is a huge. So we always try, to give a solution which can actually, without compromising the quality much, it can improve your sustainability point of view. Coming back to Mr. Manoj, so Mr. Manoj, now suppose we have done a bleaching in a conventional process at high temperature, and we have done bleaching in this low temperature process. So what are the fabric parameters actually we should check? So to understand that we are not fallen behind from the performance criteria.
Yeah, the major analytical parameters are degree of polymerization, whiteness, absorbency, and weight loss. Particularly if we speak about weight loss, textile processing mills can save around 12 to 15% compared to their existing process.
Oh, that's fantastic. So so we are positioning it like that way that, yeah, in addition to the utility cost, we are going to get a benefit on the weight loss also.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a very innovative approach.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Manoj, and thank you, Mr. Shruti. So I think this is the way we are looking at. This is how we can really help the industry. And also what you mentioned, like the fabric parameters, degree of polymerization, most of the industries now, they are doing a bio polishing, right? So if you're in a pretreatment process, if we can increase the strength, so that will always be give a better fabric, not only to the end user, but to the brands and other people also.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Manoj and Mr. Shruti. The insights were very good. So now, see, if I look from the industry point of view, now we are asking for a shift, right, from the high temperature process to low temperature process. Now, according to you, Mrs. Shruti, what should we put more investment into the machine, or you want the machines to be transformed to better suit whatever the products you have developed?
Yes, this is an engaging one. And to answer your question, we can say with respect to the development of the designs at the R&D level, definitely no, there is no investment, capital investment is not required. And what we have to focus is just a selection of the right surfactants so that we'll be able to match the performance. So this is the key factor. We can say it's more like a disciplined approach as compared to the capital invested approach.
Okay, that's great to hear. So, Mr. Manoj, your views on this, please?
It's a very important question in terms of textile processor point of view. Generally, no need to change any existing setup or machine setups, whatever available in conventional processing mills. Just we have to do small modification in process and application conditions and chemical. It's more than sufficient to adopt this sustainable process in current conventional processing mills.
Oh, so I think that's a great news, because it is much easier for end users, without investing anything or without doing any modification in the machine. So we can just simply shift
Yes.
So there's a lot of advantage with this process. So if I look into this, we are actually helping the industry to transform from a high temperature sensitive to a low temperature process. This is great, I think. I think this is great initiative. To my audience, whom you are looking at this, so if you're from a brand, if you are from a end user, or even maybe a textile chemist, so say this is our, effort to help an industry to transform, to make it more sustainable. And this is a key organization goal. So as previously I have told, we have a working experience of 30 plus years with the industry. So this is how we contribute, and we want to be a part of the industry to make the industry more sustainable. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That wraps up this episode of ResiPod. Sustainable pre-treatment is more than a trend. It's a strategic shift toward responsible innovation and long-term efficiency. As industries evolve, integrating sustainability into core processes will define the next phase of performance-driven growth. If this conversation added value to your perspective, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to ResiPod for more insights into science, innovation, and application. Until next time, let's continue building solutions that deliver performance with sustainability at the core.